Alrighty, welcome to Module 3.2, Sustainability and Systems Design Integration. No 3.1 this time around, so we'll get right into it. So here's my Sustainability and Passive Design isometric. There's kind of a few main things that I wanted to focus on here, but one of the main things was ventilation with that blue arrows representing the air flowing through there. With the outdoor corridors, I felt that it was pretty important and pretty practical to take advantage of that and utilize the natural breezes to help cool. You can see the little green circles along the sides and hanging on the trellises on the railings. I want to do a lot of hanging vegetation, kind of keep the temperatures down, reduce that urban heat island effect, and also just bring some beauty to the project as well. Who doesn't love a little biophilic action? You can see up top on the roofs. Didn't quite have any time to get the landscape architects involved yet, but plan on having some landscaped areas up top, as well as on the L1 terrace there. You can see on top of the podium. I think, yeah, kind of one of the coolest parts about this design is that open circulation core, and it's being shared between me and one of the other group mates. That was just in favor of saving space on the site. And I think it actually ended up working up pretty well. Still a few things to dial in, but yeah. Yellow on top of the gym and community lounge there, representing solar panels. Trying to take the most of that California sun. And yeah. So next up is the structure isometric diagram. And you can see here I've gone for a podium type construction. You can see the bottom two levels, actually 3 levels, because there is a -1 parking that you'll see, and the bottom concrete type 1A construction, and you can see that in red, and then stacked on top of that is type 2A in green. That's going to be steel I-beam, and you can see they actually end up lining up and follow the same kind of grid as the concrete podium underneath, just to keep those loads even. And there was a lot of finagling that I did with the units in order to one, get the parking garage to work out, but also just getting the units to be able to sit right and be modular. So you can see the circulation core is actually technically just independent, but the middle does have supports, and it's the same concrete 24 by 24 columns with W16 I-beams, I believe. So here you can see that concrete podium structure grid. You can see all the columns represented in red here, and it's not necessarily a perfectly even grid, but it is what it ended up being to make it work with parking, and a lot of trial and error there. Definitely shifting around the units, like I said, but ended up getting it to work. So as you can see, now you can follow those concrete columns up, and they turn into steel beams. Obviously, just to save a little bit of money, but we still wanted to shoot for that fire protection. A little sneak peek of the units here as well. And then here is my MPE section, and you can see the mechanical and water are represented in blue here. I definitely took inspiration from my precedent project 3.4 for this one, the McAllen building in Boston, and they talked about vertically skewering in order to kind of most efficiently get all of those utilities up to the units. So there is one big main mechanical room on G2. It sits above the commercial, and that's gonna, you guys see those three vertical shooting up, and then there's gonna be drop ceilings in some areas in order to shoot across. So that is it for 3.2. Hope you enjoyed.